Right then. So, hello everyone. We will be switching over to the actual view in just a few seconds. A few seconds being right now. Hello everyone, I'm Momo Rules, and welcome back to the Madman's Dream. It's been a while since we played this, because a few weeks I had some issues, and then the week after that some other people had the issues, and then the week after that it was the holidays, so it's been a while. So, we're going to be getting back to it today, and just in a second I'll be unmuting all the guys so we can get started. I have a lot of stuff planned. Hydrate? Ha! I got a water bottle. Nutsbuck. So, welcome everyone. I appreciate everyone coming today. And, yeah, so we'll just get right to the introductions as usual. So, I have the tavern music, of course, playing in the background, as per the usual. Who is texting me?
Oh, be gone.
Anyways, so starting from the actual tokens we have on the page, we'll start from the top left. We've got Blank as Ironbark.
Yes, hello, it is I. I am the tree.
We have Lights as the Dragonborn,
Alright, we're tired as fuck.
which is understandable.
The seagull sorry.
So,
However the hell that goes.
and then we have Ryan as Leonin.
Yo.
We got Orca as Vana the Elf.
I promise not to cause too much chaos.
Heh.
I am crossing my fingers.
And then we have a Spock, who is technically a human.
Yep.
As
I
H.
promise to cause the chaos that Vana doesn't cause.
Perfectly fine by me. And that's all we got playing today. Usually we have two other players. One of them is working a night shift tonight, and the other had some family issues. So we're not going to go into that. We're just going to let him be. So, without further ado, let us get to the recap. Last time, during the session, you guys did some little bits of conversation here and there within the town, and you found yourselves wandering to the north towards the so-mentioned capital of the area, and in doing so, you found yourselves on the brink of a riddle, with a sign placed in between two trees that gave you a not-so-very obvious clue.
And we spent 2 hours on it.
Yes, you did. Eventually,
Wait, no, what was the clue? What was the obvious clue?
the not-so-obvious clue.
What was the not so obvious clue?
Oh god. I believe you're the one who actually typed it into the actual Discord chat.
I think so? No, I typed it into a notepad document that I don't think I saved. Did I post it? No, I'm scrolling up.
Was the last time we played... Oh god. It was before Thanksgiving.
The week before.
Yeah, just before Thanksgiving, I think. Long fucking time.
Yeah, we typed it into a notepad document that I don't think I actually saved. I didn't think I'd need it again.
No, I remember seeing it from you. So I know I also typed it in the chat. But anyways, the trees gave you a not-so-obvious hint. You guys eventually moved to the forest to the west. and moved along it northwest, eventually finding yourselves upon a plant. Harvesting said plant, you harvested a crystal fruit, as we are calling it for the moment. And I actually checked a few days ago. Aish, you are the one who has the crystal fruit.
Yes.
Potatoes and
So,
Broccoli.
after going and harvesting this, you made your way to the capital where you met a few interesting figures, which I believe I have named everyone you actually met in the images tab. Yes. You met... Well, you got the name of one of the two people that were randomly strewn about the shopping district of the capital, which was Kieran. And you guys happened upon Riker, Saf, and Kurt. The 3 alpha testers that were within the capital. Acknowledging that all 3 of them are alright, you have initially complete what you came to the capital to do. Check on the alpha testers and anyone else that might be in the capital. They also gave you the information that Athena is out and about in the Eastern Territories, dealing with some aftermaths in the Fields of Ash. So, that is where we are picking up, as your party has just gathered back at the little station where you first ran into Kurt, having the message, Ellie has logged out, appear in the bottom left of your vision within the chat box.
Ah, yes, I remember. I mentally shat my pants at that point.
I think we all did.
But it has since ran out, so let me reshat my mind.
Echo.
Okay.
We didn't find what was written on the sign. We found what the trees told Ironbark.
Okay.
Wasn't it written in like 5 different languages? But it doesn't really matter right now, does it?
Yes, it was written in 5 different languages.
And Zorgrax was the only one that spoke, I think it was... No, nobody spoke Goblin. It was Infernal that Zorgrax could read.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, and also I could contact anybody in the starter town because, quote, they are here.
yes, Ironbark had attempted to contact Nico to assess a situation. Nico had responded with some troubling messages ending with, they're coming, and got no response after that.
Because nothing ever good happens when, to the words, they are coming.
So, your party regroups on the area where you originally met Kurt, just outside of what appears to be a potion stall. And I believe at the time Zorgrax was not currently available because I think you had work the next day.
Yes, and Kurt is the one with the giant fucking shield, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He is the one whose wardrobe colors mainly centralize around white.
Yes, okay, I remember him now.
Yeah.
But yes, we had to go like right after we met Kurt.
Okay. So right after you left, I've already given you the recap, but since you weren't here, we're gonna have Zorgrax is the one who marked the meeting point, so everyone converges on Zorgrax in front of this potion stand.
He was just standing there the entire time.
Yep. Private messages have been spread throughout the party, so each and every one of you knows that 3 of the alpha testers were inside the city, and all 3 of them are perfectly fine.
Let's hope, anyway.
And then there's Ellie.
So, What you gonna do?
Well, obviously, Leo is going to try and head for the meeting point.
Well, I mean, like we're starting with you guys converging on the meeting point. Like you're
Alright.
able to see each other walking from different distances, all to the same point, which is
Trying to
Zorgrex.
remember what I found out from my conversation.
Your conversation with Riker?
It was the tech-savvy one, I think.
Riker.
Riker.
You didn't really find out much. You just know that he's an inventor, he is alright, and he's
Yeah.
looking for stuff to make something currently.
Oh, and I also had contacted Flare? No, Black Libido. Firefly. Okay. I had contacted Firefly and Trickster, and I told them to just have a healthy distance away from the starter town. Is that correct?
Yes, they responded with that they are not currently in the town. They're to the east.
Right.
Did Riker tell us about the person who's in a dungeon, the alpha tester who's fighting stuff in a dungeon right now, or is that a different one?
That was Kurt, who told you that one of the alpha testers was currently in a dungeon within the city. However, Leo actually ran into said alpha tester and checked on her.
Okay.
And I remember that I sent the group message that they were okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright, so as stated, you guys are gathering on at the center point, which is Zorgrax.
Yes. Ironbark is approaching with probably a little bit more hurry in his stride than normal.
Steps behind them.
I'd be walking over my normal pace. Seems like we have some bad news. Imagine the rest of you got that as well.
I did.
Yeah. Looks like trouble.
Zorgrax would look between everybody. I was spaced out. What happened?
It looks like even if we did stay in the starter town, trouble would have found us eventually. I cannot get a hold of anybody inside the starter town, including the admin.
I'm not sure if it would be a good idea to return then.
And you would let them die?
Yeah, we don't know what'll happen if anyone dies in the midst of a PvP activated world. For all we know, it could be like something to Sword Art Online.
We also don't know if the Star Town is a danger to us right now either.
And you would let everybody in there die?
No. Do you think it's a good idea just to go to a place where we have no information, though?
I think it would be a good idea to help our friends if they are in need.
Yes, but us dying too won't help them either.
Maybe, but
We'll stay a
just
safe
have to make sure
distance
we
until
fight
we can
like
get more information, okay?
I don't agree with this.
tree again. We're going, and what happens? We are going to say I say we try and take care of whatever's going on. Emphasis on try, anyway.
I actually have to agree with H on this.
Iron already knows my point of view. I'll go back, and we found someone else who needs to go back.
The guide steps forth beyond the back of Ironbark. Is our course set?
Mine is.
We are returning to the starter town.
I was going to go there no matter what the group had decided.
You have a problem with that guide?
No. I am simply trying to ascertain where we're going, so I can plot the safest and most efficient route.
Thank you.
That
So I
helps.
think going to check the quest guide, the quest tab first. Do you have any other outstanding quests?
I can easily
Dungeon
answer
bug.
that. I can easily answer that for you. Right now, within the capital, there are no quests besides checking on the alpha testers. The bug in the dungeon is to the west of the starting town.
Seems like we have no reason to not go back, but we must prioritize our own safety first.
Frankly, if it means helping someone, damn my safety.
Yes, but if you are unsafe, you won't be able to protect them either. You can't help anyone if you're dead.
And you can't help anybody if you don't do anything about it either.
I know, which is why I said prioritize our safety. I didn't say we're not going to do it. We should get moving then.
I'll begin plotting the course. Course has been charted. Sending it to your maps now.
Ironbark will open his map.
You open your map, and it shows a route that is actually different from going along the main road. The route shows that you actually follow the mountains back across the forest to get to the starting town.
What happened to the road?
The road is perfectly fine, but as the day progresses, more and more things begin to start wandering around. We should arrive before nightfall, and if that is the case, we may encounter some powerful monsters if we stay on the road before then.
But isn't the road programmed to be safer?
The road is normally programmed to be safer unless it is nighttime.
We should trust the guide on this. They haven't failed us yet.
There's it makes sense though. Most RPGs I've played have the big guys come out at night. I mean, there's a reason there's the old saying, things that go bump in the night after all.
Ironbark is going to pull up his PMs and send a message to Firefly and Trickster. The road isn't safe. We're going to be late arriving. Keep us updated.
They both send you thumbs up emoticons.
Alright.
Let's go. We're wasting daylight.
The guide will then speak up once more. Of course, we can always stick to the road, though if we want to arrive before we encounter any potential threats, sprinting the entire time is probably the best idea.
Leo immediately looks to see if there's stamina in this game.
Not a good idea.
So far none of your helpful hints have been given to you that says you might have any kind of stamina.
I remember like 5 minutes ago, Ironbark, when we encountered someone who wanted to go back and you were against it.
You encountered Kieran, who said that, yeah, she wasn't able to go back. I believe you guys agreed, technically, between...
I wanted to go back, even if it meant splitting the party, and Ironbark disagreed with me.
No, that was before we went to the capital.
No, this is us going
No, I agreed to go back. I was going to go back anyway. What you're thinking was when there was PvP out in the capital and we were trying to rescue Firefly and Trickster.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right then. So, Guide has given you the best two options. You are free to choose between the two or go at your own route.
Personally, I want more combat.
The most direct route is through the road.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. We need
Thanks.
combat experience.
Yes, but if we're
Maybe we'll
entering,
figure out a way to level up.
if we're entering into a dangerous situation, we want to be at our best strength, rather than weakened
if-
by whatever we run into.
And if we get there too late and everybody's dead,
If we leave now, they might all be dead. Risking our own lives does not make it better for them.
I just like your pessimism. I am moving now.
And Ironbark starts walking out the main gate.
Okay.
I follow behind Ironbark.
You will.
Away we go, apparently.
You will be following.
As soon as we get out of the, what's it called, the city, I'd start dashing. Unless something stops us before we get out of the city.
No, players are free to go in and out as they please.
Time to sprint with my long-ass tree legs.
So, because Zorgrax is following and sprinting.
Theo will naturally sprint as well. Although he did try to check to see if there was a stamina meter or something.
I already said there have been no hints to tell you have any kind of stamina.
But as they're running, Ironbark would hear in his head, "You may not like it, but Aish does bring up a good point." He can't respond to it in his head, but he hears it.
He wasn't going to respond anyway, but alright.
I'm just saying.
So the party is choosing the full-on sprint route.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, since night is somewhat coming in the distance, though you have chosen to sprint the entire way, considering what I have planned, I'm not going to give you guys exhaustion, even though it should give you exhaustion.
I suggested we don't do this.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down.
Hold me down.
Next time you guys choose to full-on sprint somewhere, please remember that you may or may not experience exhaustion next time.
I figured, and I was totally ready for that as well.
Yeah.
But me, the person, would not do that because exhaustion is scary, but Ironbark, the character, absolutely would.
Even though level 1 exhaustion doesn't really do much, but still.
Doesn't it give you disadvantage?
It gives you disadvantage on ability checks.
Not attacks.
Yeah. Ability checks in combat are not extremely important.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but exhaustion's still scary.
Exhaustion is still scary, yes. So,
Yeah.
would anyone like to roll perception as they are going along?
Yes, my eyes are trained to the horizon towards the starter town at this point.
Yes, because apparently in this campaign I have ungodly perception rolls.
Let's see if that holds up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
No.
18.
Check
This
what
time it does
Leo's
not.
perception is again.
Finally. No nat 20s.
I
Yet.
didn't roll yet. Give me a
I
second.
know.
Sheesh.
I got close.
You did. You did get close.
Hang on. Sheesh.
That's
I got close.
3 8s.
You guys okay tonight? That's 3
I'm
8s.
tired.
I got a 14. Oh,
Yes,
8.
Okay. Okay, so those of you with the 8s, you guys don't really notice too much. Everything seems normal. Perfectly fine. Those of you with above 15, see that there are some monsters in the distance, though none of them look particularly tough.
Gobos?
Not exactly goblins. We're talking like in a normal MMO, it would be like level 1 monsters that were around the starting area. Though, like these guys are like level 2 to level 5.
So, like, blue slimes, rabid bat, etc.
Kind of. And yeah, that is all you see for right now. So, sprinting along your way, you continue along the main road, fast approaching the destination in mind, the starter town. For Leo, I believe it's the first town. And for Ironbark, it is Towny McTownface.
Yeah.
I love that emblem into that system. Anyways, so approaching from a distance. Stupid hair. Approaching from a distance, as you are running up to this town, about, say, maybe 100 feet away from the town entrance, you start to see, of course, the natural fields where people were growing things, and there is smoke coming from what appears to be the center of the city.
Fuck.
Hell. And Leo will immediately push himself to his limits to try and get over there.
Ironbark is not stopping his sprints, but he is pulling out his axe.
Seeing this, Leo would immediately go for. Leo would immediately go for It would immediately pull out his. Oh God. That's his staff. A quarter staff.
Everyone slow down.
There's smoke in the town. Do you expect us to slow down?
Yes.
Ironbark is not slowing down. He doesn't give a fuck.
If there's something going on and people are in danger, we are better suited to ambush them if they don't know we're here.
I'm sorry, you're with a 8-foot-tall tree man with disadvantage on stealth.
Okay.
Well, no, not 8 foot. How tall is Ironbark? I have it
Like-
down somewhere. He is 12 feet tall. I am not stealthy.
So, I'm going to expect you to hide behind buildings then.
I'm also a barbarian.
Barbarians are loud.
We are better suited to fight them, to deal with it, if they don't know we're coming.
While I'm sprinting, do I see anything other than the smoke, or is it just the smoke?
The only thing that particularly is standing out is the smoke right now.
Do any of the buildings look like they're on fire, or is it just the center of town?
You specifically roll me a perception check.
Be right back. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna take care of a few things.
12.
From where you're currently sprinting, mainly it's the smoke, but you know around the center of the town that there isn't really anything that could be on fire. Apart from that, there are maybe 1 or 2 buildings that you can see that look like they have some holes in them that weren't there before.
Can I roll perception to try to hear anything going on in the town?
Go ahead.
The stomp of Ironbark's feet.
Go ahead.
Nat 20.
Fuck, alright.
Nat 20. You can hear the sounds of a familiar voice screaming in what appears to be pure rage and anger, as well as the sound of clashing swords.
What voice would that be?
It's Ellie.
Sounds like Ellie's fighting.
I
You
have
you
not
might-
slowed down.
You might
I
be
do
right,
not-
Ironbark. We need to go in as one unit.
Ironbark has not stopped running, and he has his axe drawn. He is a train, and he doesn't know what brakes are.
Slow down for the rest of us. Wait till we all catch up. Then you can run in.
He is not listening.
You know,
Yelling at you as I'm trying to chase behind you.
it might help if I actually open the character sheets.
I feel like
little bit.
Zorgrak might be able to keep up because of the 40 feet of movement he has.
I have 40 feet speed of walking, but sprinting, that's like 80 feet.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
only
that's what Zorgrax has.
I have a long-ass stride.
have 30 feet walking, so 60 feet sprinting. Unless I turn into werewolf form. Or hyena form for me.
Zorgrax just kind of launches himself forward with every stride.
Or, you can hold on to me. I am a 12-foot tall tree.
Honestly, to catch up, I am going to try to, reduce the distance a little bit. I am turning into my hyena form.
Okay.
Leo at least is keeping pace with the tree. He's got 70 feet of movement sprinting.
He's moving 80, though.
Yeah, I'm moving 80.
Good enough for me.
Okay.
Alright.
Question.
Hmm?
How far outside of town are we?
With your
Rapidly
pace, it's only gonna take you about 6 to 12 seconds to actually make it into the town gates. To the town square, it might take you a minute or two. So you're about, because I said you were like 100 feet away from the gates when you started seeing all of the black smoke.
Yes.
Which admittedly isn't a very far distance away, but with the things going on right now, there might be some render distance issuing.
Fucking headset, I knew I should have sprung for the 3060.
No, I had an idea, but I need to be closer to an active.
Within a few seconds, all of you find your way into the town gates, coming up to the square within the next solid, I would probably say like 24 seconds.
Perfect.
As I
On our way, do we see any bodies?
No, there are no bodies. There, like I said, there is one or two buildings that seem to have a hole that weren't there before, but it doesn't seem like a lot of damage, to be fair.
Does it look like the damage came from the outside or the inside?
Oh, it came from the outside.
Alright, so like roofs and walls are just fucking caved in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
But
I'll
not,
say one-
it's not too much damage, just one hole or two.
Alright. How big? Like, from like a bread box to holy shit, that's a giant boulder.
About the size of a human skull.
Oh.
so like soft
Alright.
size.
It could fit inside a bread box.
Silly ass rock.
Alright.
Well,
I have not stopped running.
as soon as we get into the town, I'm going to be jumping into shadows to get closer.
Zorgrak.
I know you have that specific ability. Do you want to roll stealth as well?
Sure.
Go ahead and roll stealth then. I'll give you advantage since it's turning night.
You sure?
Yes.
$26.
Good. You are successfully hidden. For the moment.
I have expertise in stealth.
It's not going to change anything.
So, at the point where Zorgrak sees Aish just disappear into the shadow, he's He's gonna take flight as his spectral wings pop out of his back.
Leo, not having any special form of traversal, just continues running after the tree. But he looks worried.
I am making like Thomas the Tank Engine and just fucking going.
Lana's if she can invent a bicycle to keep up.
I'm just gonna say, any of you that don't move 80 feet at a time are able to safely keep up due to, you know, distancing speeds and terrain bonuses and whatnot. Just to make sure you guys don't get too separated.
I'm gonna stay close, but also doing my best to stay hidden.
Okay. So, everyone is approaching the town square. Was someone doing things? Because I don't
Very
think
quickly.
I don't think I was paying attention for like 5 seconds in the middle of that.
Question.
I am very quickly approaching at high speeds.
So, when he takes off, Zorgrax is gonna go diagonally up to see if he can get to a height to see if he can see anything going on in the town square.
Roll me a perception check. And you are going up a building?
No, he's straight up in the air, like
Oh.
he's flying.
How are you flying?
Gem Dragonborns have the spectral wings that they get. Gem flight.
Ah. And they only last a certain amount of time?
In total, a minute.
A minute? Alright. Fine with me. And since you have height advantage, I will give you actual
That's a dirty
advantage.
20.
Actual advantage.
Oh, cool. So I can try for the crit.
Mm-hmm.
30-20.
So, in the square, there are a few things that seem extremely odd. In the place in the middle of the square, there was usually a well. That well is no longer there. Instead, there is a circle emitting black smoke. Along with that, you see a blonde-haired woman, blonde-haired woman. Mouse, please cooperate with me. A blonde-haired woman with an extremely long sword.
So Ellie.
We're talking like Sephiroth long sword.
I don't know
Is
what that
that
means.
Ellie?
Sephiroth's sword is like 7.5 feet long.
He has
Yeah.
a fuck huge sword.
Yeah, it's like an 8-foot long katana.
Which he wields with one hand.
Is, like, it is unironically stupidly long.
Yes.
Yeah, and you'd
Okay,
think
found
with a
it.
blade that long, it would suffer from a lot of blade metal
Fatigue.
failure.
So it's basically an Odachi with a very short handle.
Pretty
Yes.
much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So I'm guessing Ellie.
and across from that, there is four people. And you see this is actually Oz's group, along with Nico.
Then I get the feeling something's gone terribly wrong.
What the fuck?
Zorgrax telepathically is going to relay that information to Ironbark.
Are they fighting each other?
Okay, do I see if they're fighting each other?
After waiting about a second, yes, they are indeed fighting each other.
Zorgrax will relay that to Ironbark.
So, Nico and Oz's group are fighting Ellie, the alpha tester.
Mm-hmm.
But we also saw that Ellie logged out when we were back in the capital.
America, explain. I am confusion.
Is there anything else anyone would like to do before they approach the town square?
Not me.
I'd like to
Uh,
communicate with the rest of them, but I don't have a way of doing that.
Probably skid to a halt before I run into somebody, realizing that there's no enemies I recognize.
Leo, unfortunately, is a little too gung-ho and accidentally crashes headfirst into Ironbark's leg. Ow!
Bonk.
Ugh,
Wait.
next time warn me before you stop like that.
So it's Ellie, Oz, and who else?
It's
It's
Ellie,
Nico.
Oz, Syl, Ed, and Nico.
Okay. The glass beads that I got from Iris,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt to throw them at the four of them.
The four
Oh
of them.
boy.
What?
The four of them.
Oh no, they're fighting like it's Oz and Nico versus like Oz's group and Nico versus Ellie at the moment. We have no idea what's happening, and you're going to be throwing chaos magic at them.
No, I was told these are just glass beads.
You want to trust what Iris says? I mean, you the
He
person
has
would know
he
this
has
from the
no
character,
his
yeah.
character has no reason not to.
Aish has no reason not to. As far as Aish knows, he didn't buy these. These were just, they came with something that he got, so as far as he knows, these are just a thing, and he was told by Identify that they are non-magical. So he has no reason to think that these are anything but glass beads, so I'm going to try this, and just try to get all of their attention.
What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 20.
You can definitely throw up that far, so go ahead and roll to hit.
1 to hit, or 1 for each of them?
One. Just one.
Okay. Would this just be a dexterity check?
Roll with dexterity.
Yes, since I have no proficiency. 19!
So, is there anyone in specific you're trying to hit, or just in the middle of the four?
I'm trying to hit them with the beads, but if I can just get their attention, that's good enough for me.
Are you throwing all of them, or just one?
All three.
Oh.
Oh god.
Well, someone's
God.
going down.
I need to do calculations.
Brace for impact!
Someone's going to die.
TPK.
Yeah,
Roll me
us.
three D100s.
$83, 6, 55.
Are there any people in particular you're trying to hit?
Ellie and Oz are my main focus.
And what about the third one?
Nico.
Okay.
Fuck.
So, the bead hits all three targets. All three beads hit their targets. The one that hits Oz just hits Oz and falls to the ground. The one that hits Ellie, roll me another D100.
God.
Oh god.
18.
Oh, okay. That might actually be better. The one that hits Ellie bursts into a colorful light and confetti. Ellie is now stunned for a round.
Oh, okay.
The one that hits Nico, roll me a d10.
Oh fuck, that's damage.
Wait, does Zorgrex see all this from in the air?
Yes.
6.
Okay.
6.
Yes.
Okay, roll me a d8.
Oh god. We're going down a rabbit hole.
So I say this entire time, Zorgax is relaying to Ironbark what's happening.
You said D what?
A
Roll a
D8.
dragon.
A D8.
And Ice just threw 3 beads at them. He did what?
8.
Okay, as this bead hits Nico, 8 tables appear above his head and fall on him.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
I mean, I guess that's one way to stop a fight.
What are the size of these tables?
You know dining tables?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's about a dining table size.
Like,
Right side,
just-
we have healing.
Zorgax to Ironbark. 8 tables just fell on Nico.
So Nico would be buried in tables.
Yes, he is.
The fuck just happened?
Oh my god. Alright.
Seeing this is probably towards the end of his time flying, Zorgax is gonna land next to Ironbark.
Yeah, I turn the corner skid to a halt and see that happening, and Ironbark, where at once he was just angry, now he's just confused.
Same with Leo if he manages to see this somehow.
So, reactions from the people. Ellie is stunned. Oz is just confused that they were hit with a weird ball. And Ed is attempting to remove the tables off of Nico.
Ed is the one with the giant hands, right?
Yes,
Like the long
but
arms?
he has the giant demon hands.
Okay.
I'm
Okay. Am I good to actually explain the situation now?
That was
So-
hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you come up to the situation, you see that Oz has their one arm out, holding onto a spellbook. Ed is now attempting to remove the tables from on top of Nico, who had a
Oh.
protective barrier defending the 3 of them.
tables.
Because that my internet just had a heart attack.
So Oz
I
has their
You got
arm
about
out.
2. Yeah, that's where I cut off.
Oz has their arm out. They're holding a spellbook. Ed is attempting to get the tables off of Nico. Nico, while under the tables, is still holding a protective shield defending himself, Ed, and Oz. While Syl is out in front with a sword, who was clashing swords with Ellie. Ellie has red eyes and a black like eye patch covering her right eye.
Uh,
Oh my
Which
god, I'm a
Was
pirate.
Classic,
which
classic villain.
easily being told was not there before.
something's up. That's not Ellie.
And it's not exactly an eye patch, it's like something that's stuck to her skin covering her eye.
Ironbark just lets out a very direct and to the point, what?
So Oz
Which is just directed to all of them, basically.
Oz turns their eyes to look at you, and they shout, "There is no time to question. We must subdue her."
I'm good at that.
Leo will. Deciding to ditch the staff briefly. Leo will immediately pull out his spellbook to see if he has any binding spells.
I'm
While
raging.
you're doing that, I am taking out rope.
I'm sorry, I like blank.
I rage.
You rage.
I am using all 50 feet of rope to try to turn her into a burrito.
Okay, we'll do this one at a time in the Discord chat order. So Aish, you're up first.
Okay.
So
What should
you're attempting to tie her up, yes?
Yeah.
After the committee poll.
I would say make acrobatics versus acrobatics or athletics versus versus athletics, but she's stunned, so she automatically fails.
Okay, so I managed to tie her up.
You do manage to tie her up.
I would have to mention, I am currently a werewolf right now.
Were-hyena, so you're
Yeah,
technically an
werewolf.
old.
If that does not affect your mental stats, that doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't affect my mental stats, but I have claws right now.
I am raging.
Do you want me?
Sorry.
Do you want me to be a dick?
It's your choice.
I was gonna say it's your game.
Roll a d100.
Oh
Oh.
You cut the rope.
Chaos!
Fuck.
Chaos! Chaos!
Does she have cooties?
Nope.
80.
You're perfect.
I got cooties.
If you rolled a 90, if you rolled a 90 above, you would have halved your rope length.
Oh no.
By accident.
Instead of having 50 feet of rope, you would have had two 25 feet ropes.
That wouldn't be that bad.
But you successfully tie Ellie up.
I am raging, running over, and grappling her.
Okay. She is not able to fight back.
Double constraint.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also taking her sword away, if that wasn't obvious.
Okay.
Okay, in her art, does she have, like, a secondary dagger?
I don't know if she showed you any other weapons.
I was just looking at her picture itself, and I'm pretty sure she had a dagger under her main scabbard.
I can certainly tell you she does not. The only weapon she has on her character sheet is a longsword.
Okay, yeah, her longsword's going, like, far away from her.
Okay.
Unless she's secretly a warlock and she can summon it to her.
So, Leo, is there anything you'd like to do?
He was trying to find out if he had any binding spells that could possibly help, but I don't think I have any.
More rope?
I have any.
If you took the starter kit, you should have rope.
Yeah, I do.
There are actually some adventuring kits that don't have rope.
Oh, well, I have rope if you need rope.
Luckily, I have the rope situation all sorted out.
Rope is useful.
So I'm going to take my own 50 feet of rope and attempt to help the werewolf tie up Ellie. Hopefully, and actually, I'm gonna roll Arcana to see if there's anything about the eye patch-like thing affecting Ellie.
Go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
Heck.
But you are successful in helping tie Ellie up even more.
Rope burrito.
I'll go with the 7.
You know it's not good. Yeah, that thing, it's not good.
Don't gotta be a wizard to tell you that.
Stupid brain going into hyperdrive.
Vana, is there anything you'd like to do?
First thing I want to do, with the eye patch in particular, I want to cast Detect Magic.
Oh. Okay.
You don't want to tie her up in even more rope?
No, I think you guys got that covered.
Spoil.
Yes, and look something up right quick.
Network error. Oh, that's because my internet died. I just reload the page.
I'm getting that too, actually.
It's working fine for me.
Looking fine for me.
Same.
Maybe it's just the Canadians.
Fuck.
Sounds about
Well,
right.
you guys probably did get the remnants of the American storm, so
We got it worse than you guys.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
actually
we
got
had-
worse.
We had a shitload of freezing rain. We're still getting shitloads of freezing rain.
Okay. What's coming off that patch on her face is enchantment magic.
Oh.
uh-oh.
Doesn't really tell us much outside of its enchantment. But
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, but I will relate that she is not in her right mind. She's actively being buy that patch, rip it off her head.
Being the closest, I'm going to have Leo go and try to rip off the eye patch thing.
Hope you have hand sanitizer.
You,
But it's also not your turn.
You would, but one, it's not your turn. Two, it looks like it's embedded into her skin.
What can do on ripping that thing off? I think it's stuck there.
No. Zorrex.
I was gonna say 3. Technically, Ironbark would be the closest, considering he's grappling her.
Correct.
Yeah,
No.
large tree, more grab.
Zorgax is gonna completely ignore the situation going on and go investigate that fucking hole in the ground.
You attempt to walk up to the hole in the ground,
Yeah.
and I need to see if I have the thing.
The hole walks up to you instead.
Dear gods.
It reminds me of the Tom Skull skit.
Yep, that's what.
I was trying not to think about that, but it made me giggle too much.
Where's your girlfriend work again?
The whole
In the hole. Dun.
I
hole
love that
noise.
skit.
Dun-dun-dun.
So,
Wah!
I don't have a picture for it right now. I'll have to grab one later. But you attempt to walk up to the hole. You can't see anything right now, by the way. I was just trying to make sure I had a picture if something did happen. But you attempt to walk up to this hole, and you hear several voices in your head speaking at the same time. It is probably not best to approach.
I wish I had more of the beads to throw in there.
Is it smoking right now? Or...
Oh, it is emitting a large amount of black smoke.
Zaryash just kind of looks up in the air. No fun.
Pit to the underworld. Gotcha.
I'm going to check on Oz's group.
Oz is untouched. Ed is untouched. Besides having a shit ton of tables dropped on top of him, Nico is untouched.
I thought
Syl
Ellie was stronger.
is actually pretty bloodied.
Ellie's dangerous, though. Can anyone here find a barrel?
The barrel?
Barrel.
Holding the rope burrito in my arms, I'm going to look to Nico and ask, who are they?
Nico, finally getting out from under all the fucking tables, raises himself up. They came out of that, he says, pointing at the black thing emitting a crack ton of smoke.
The hole? In the hole? Oh, wait, no, you mean the thing on her eye or the actual hole?
The actual hole.
Oh, okay.
In the hole.
And what were they?
Like I know, it's not something we programmed.
Are these things alive?
Again, how would I know?
I mean,
Question. Ironbark's player wouldn't. Ironbark's player wouldn't know what they are, but would Ironbark know what they are?
No.
Okay. Do I have?
It is about at this point Ellie begins to struggle against the bindings.
She's dangerous. We're gonna need a better way to bind her up, so she doesn't harm
I
anyone.
am still grappling her while raged.
Say leave it to the tree, but I don't think we want to do that.
I'm going to take my 50 feet of rope and tie her up with it.
Can
So now she is tied up with 150 feet of rope.
Can anyone hear?
She attempts to struggle.
-5.
She attempts to struggle, but to no avail.
I imagine it's just her head just wiggling back and forth.
Her feet are kicking.
Can anyone here find
I'm
a
sorry.
barrel?
I have to say this now because I heard that head wiggling thing. Have you guys seen like Zelda the Wind Waker when they put Link in that barrel to fling him into the Forbidden Fortress? That's what I'm imagining.
I need to look this up.
It is one of the
Link in a
funniest
barrel.
scenes in that game.
I found it.
I got it right here. Fastest fingers in the West. Oh God, where do I put this?
Do I have a meme channel on my Discord?
Just put it in this.
Miscellaneous will work.
It's like a 3-minute clip, but you're gonna fucking lose it when you see it happen.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
And on that note, we will take a extremely small break because I need to go use the restroom.
Okay.
Yeah, so do I.
Flying barrel voyage.
Insane.
Yeah.
He didn't seem very happy about that.
I have returned.
We're
Welcome.
watching the
I'm back.
we're watching the barrel video.
He didn't seem very happy about that.
He's not. But that's just what I'm imagining when they said when you guys said that only her head was wiggling.
And I'm saying that I need a barrel.
See,
Yeah.
Is she making the same noises?
No. Her body, while struggling, seems to make absolutely no noise. She is breathing, though.
Can I check to see if she still has a pulse?
Roll medicine. With your big, weird stick hands.
Oh, I got a +3 to that.
The stick hands?
$21.
She does indeed have a pulse.
Okay, so she's not dead. So that's good. Oh wait, character.
She's not dead. She still has a pulse.
Someone get me a barrel. Wait, I need a barrel, water, and corn.
What's the corn for?
He's
And you
probably
guys-
hungry.
Any of you guys ever make oobleck?
Leo seems to give a devious smirk. Science class.
Exactly. We're gonna make a lot of oobleck.
Well, since you guys pretty much have her pacified at the point in time, Nico is going to approach and open up at least 10 different screens in front of him.
Debugging, go.
He is attempting to identify and destroy the problem.
Is everybody else alright?
Ed looks to you and gives you a nod.
Has anything else come out of there besides Ellie?
Oz shakes her head. Ellie shakes their head, as is non-binary. Oz is non-binary. Oz shakes their head. No,
Oz is the binary.
nothing has come out. Ellie did not come out of there. Something came out, and Ellie tried to fight it. It stuck that weird patch to her face.
How big was it?
It was about human-sized.
That's creepy.
Sounds like venom.
We are not going into any symbiote. I hope to God there aren't any form of symbiotes in this game, or more recently added.
Himself. You heard Nico himself, it's nothing he added. There were holes in the houses on the way here.
There are holes in this house. There are holes in this house. There's holes in this house.
Yes. Whatever came out of there, it was particularly strong.
How strong?
It sent
It's all
Ellie
strong.
flying through a fucking wall.
I don't think this
Yikes.
town is safe anymore. The other alpha testers are alright. Except for the red-haired one, she's in the east.
Right now, I'm not really concerned about them. I need to get Ellie under control before we lose her.
Agreed.
Ah.
Um,
What's the news outside? We got the word that Ellie apparently logged out.
It's not easy to explain. We'll talk about it later.
I'm just gonna continue grappling her just in case.
Okay, roll me a strength check.
Okay, with my rage, that
Athletics.
is get advantage on strength checks, so I have advantage.
I still suggest we
Wait.
put her in a barrel of oobleck.
Would strength checks go to my skills as well, or is it just strength?
What?
Rage, you gained advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
This is not a pure strength check nor a saving throw.
Alright, so just athletics. So,
It's perfectly. It's fine.
alright, sure, -1, yeah.
Because of all the rope you bound her in, she gets a fucking minus 15.
Does anybody else have another set of rope we can actually, like, just -20 her?
He's a burrito right now.
Because I'm so close to her head, what does this thing on the side of her head look like?
It is. It just really seems like what would be a black patch of skin, almost as if something is decaying.
Are the contours of her eyes still there, or is it just flat?
Her eye is still there. It's still in existence. It's just extremely. Her entire eye, the entire eyeball, is red.
It's bloodshot.
And not even
Crimson
bloodshot.
red.
There's no iris, there's no pupil, it's just red.
It almost reminds me of cancer.
I would like all of you to roll me wisdom checks, please.
Wisdom checks. I got a +3 to that.
Sorry, wisdom save.
Oh,
The
I have a plus. I'm the one with the +3 to that because that's my main stat. I think.
I nat one.
Wrong stats.
I nat
Oh, no.
one. I am too focused thinking in the fact that it just might be cancer, I guess.
Natural 20.
One nat 1, one nat 20. Okay.
We got both ends of the we got both extremes.
So this wisdom saving throw is actually to check who rolls the lowest.
Well,
Ironbark.
golly gee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Here, roll a
one.
nat 1.
Wait.
So everything around you, Ironbark, goes silent. Your vision of color grays out to where you can only see the color from the hole and the black smoke coming up. You feel something calling for you, but you can't tell what the words are.
Oh,
Something inside you is telling you to walk up to that hole.
oh. Ironbark's just gonna stare at the hole. And make a very shaky step towards it, which probably has set off a few alarm bells to everybody else.
You see something?
No. Rolling perception immediately to see what's going on with Ironbark.
Yay,
I'm gonna make him
charm
step there.
spells.
D20 plus 3.
What are you rolling and why?
Perception to see if there's anything up with Ironbark as he takes his step.
Perception won't tell you anything, mate.
Maybe investigation, wouldn't it?
Okay, investigation. One's actually higher. I'm re-rolling.
I'm just gonna say it, Ironbark. You see something there, mate?
Hey, that's
Thank you, does not
better.
respond.
Well, you can't hear me.
Nothing seems odd or off about Ironbark.
Other than the fact he's walking towards the hole.
I'm just asking if you can see if he sees anything going on there. If he's trying to investigate something. But
I
as
can't
you said
hear
before, he's deaf, right?
Yep, all sound around him is currently silent.
You okay, man? Why are you taking a step towards that hole?
Okay, so, for the viewers, that bloop just now is Zorex leaving. He's got some stuff to deal with, so we're just gonna let him go for now and hope he feels better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, continue.
No. Just in case, Leo will speak up and try to speak up towards Ironbark. You okay, man? Why are you taking a step towards the hole?
He does not respond because he cannot hear you.
I'm going to take out my crossbow. And I'm going to fire one of the special bolts I got from Iris into the hole.
Oh boy.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay.
Roll to hit is the hole prone.
FYI, I'm firing one of my bolts of slaying eldritch horrors.
That is a miss.
I missed the hole?
No, you hit the hole. You didn't hit what's in the hole.
Okay.
It's gonna
Can
go
I
up
make another
towards...
wisdom save to try and snap out of it?
Yeah, wisdom save with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Because you nat 1.
Meanwhile, Leo is just
Because you
going to
had a
approach
nat one.
Ironbark and reach up and attempt to snap in his face.
8.
You are not able to break out, and are forced to continue towards the hole.
Well, considering Nico was standing right in front of me, he might notice this, and so might us as a group.
Yeah. They are attempting to stop you, but are failing, because they don't understand what's going on. So, this part's for Ironbark only.
Oh.
Alright.
So,
Is there a secret DM chat?
no. No, you're all still able to be here, because I want you all to know what's going on. I'm not going to leave you guys in the dark, but this is only something Ironbark can interact with.
Okay.
So, Ironbark, you shakingly approach this hole emitting the black smoke. As you are about 3 steps away, 3 options appear in front of your face. And you're free to choose whichever one you'd like.
What are the choices?
There is no dialogue that appears before you. It's just an empty white space looking at the black hole with the smoke coming out of it. The options say, I'm afraid. The second one is, I want to know what you are. The third one seems like it's glitching out, and it says, join them.
Oh. Now, is it Ironbark the character, or me the person?
Oh. Roll me a d100.
Alright. 21.
21. This is Ironbark.
Aish is now attempting to use his tinderbox to set my leg on fire.
Unless Aish has a reason not to actually speak, I'm taking that as not serious.
I put it in main chat because I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh,
So,
okay.
it's actually serious.
Yes.
It would definitely get my attention. If the DM allows it.
You are able to set Ironbark on fire. Ironbark, you don't feel anything.
I'm vulnerable to fire.
I'm
Yeah.
aware. I'm saying you don't feel anything.
Alright. Ironbark the character. Let me think about that for a minute. Because this is the
While you're
first time
thinking
I
about
had to
that,
choose between...
I don't think I've told the actual chat about this. In this game, they have 2 personalities because they have been trapped within their video game bodies and are starting to be imbued with the memories and the thoughts of the actual characters. There are a chance for these instincts to take over. And right now, Ironbark aka Blank's character, is at a point where he is not able to use his right mind. His character must react.
Well, Ironbark, the character, would see this thing as unnatural, so would probably not want to join them. He wants to know what they are. So I'm gonna go with that decision.
You click that, your vision slowly returns to normal and sound re-enters your ears. As you feel you have been very slightly burned.
And Leo
Not
is
slightly. I am made of wood.
You have been very slightly burned because he said he would put it out if you didn't react.
Oh. So I basically snapped to, and after I hit that decision?
Mm-hmm.
What? Where? Did I just look around at everybody?
You okay?
I don't know. I need to sit down.
what
I-
happened?
I pull over one of the tables for Ironbark to sit on.
No, I just go over to one of. I just put. This entire time I've been holding on to Ellie and I haven't let her go, but I just go over to a building and just sit down in front of it and lean against the wall.
He'll pull over a table for you.
You okay, big guy?
Ironbark's eyes are not in focus, by the way. His eyes are just kind of wandering all over the ground.
That's a 3. Ellie.
Ellie is still attempting to escape her bindings. She rolled a 3.
Seeing this, Leo will just sigh, take his staff, and go over and give her a bonk, aiming to knock her out.
Roll damage.
Just giving her a bonk to knock her out.
Which would be damaging.
She is not willing to be knocked out.
4.
She takes 4 damage. She is not knocked out.
She... But it usually works.
Ironbark has not reacted to this bonk. He's just his brain is going like for a tree like a mile a minute.
Leo. With that always works. Cartoons don't count.
I'm trying, okay?
Whatever was spoke to me.
I'm gonna go find. I'm gonna go to the guild hall. Can I go there without crossing over the hole?
No, the void is in your path.
You encounter the void. What do you do?
Hey, I'm not allowed to say the word.
Yes.
As you are attempting to go around and towards the guild hall, all of you hear voices coming from this black void. It's a mixture of all kinds of different voices, all staggering on top of one of another inside their own voices, yet all sounding somewhat in unison when speaking. Well, this has been a rather uneventful turn. I think I'll take my toy and leave.
Leo immediately readies himself for battle. Guys, I think something's coming out!
I am holding on to Ellie for dear life.
As I head to the guild hall, I'm going to tell I'm going to yell to Ironbark to run away from the hall.
Ironbark gets up and starts to sprint with Ellie in his hands, arms, grasp.
I need to grab something right quick.
Is it a horse?
We should have gone for the extra 50 feet of rope.
No, you can't have my rope.
No, what's their name?
Ellie.
Zorgrax's.
Congratulations, Echo. You have given the tree trauma. Though it's interesting, once the I want to know what you are option was ticked, everything just kind of like went back to normal. I was not expecting that. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
Okay. I found something I can use.
A wave of jalapenos fires out of the hole.
Okay. So as these voices begin to emanate in your minds, not out loud, some kind of thing begins to crawl out of the smoke coming out of this void. For my Discord players, I have a picture.
Oh, what in the flying fuck?
What the?
I wouldn't even know where to begin with describing this thing, other than it looks like something H.P. Lovecraft would have a fever dream and then shit about.
The first thing that it comes out of this smoke is long, claw-like fingers dragging themselves along the ground as four what appear to be eyes within some kind of head, glowing white, begins to come out next, covered by some kind of leather-like hood. On the arms of this creature are spikes, different kinds of blades, almost looking like weaponry. Along its back are ridges, and a tail that looks somewhat scaly. As it comes out, it immediately disappears.
Oh god, it has Aisha's thing.
What the fuck is that thing?
And it appears immediately in front of Ironbark, stopping you in your
How
path.
tall is this thing?
It is big.
Bigger than me?
It looks small
like-
at first, but as it is coming out of the shadows, it appears to grow bigger and bigger in front of you, until the four eyes are staring you in the face. A mixture of voices calls out to you. Give.
I'm going to take a step back and draw my axe. I am not letting Ellie go.
It holds out one hand. Give.
I'm going to bellow in defiance. A very... You know Treebeard's roar? In Lord of the Rings?
No.
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh, let me get it for you. I have it right here.
I'm not playing that on stream.
No, it's afterwards. It's a good time. Can I do something while this is going on?
It depends what you're doing.
Can I enter the guild hall?
It's currently locked.
Can I hit the door really hard?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to try to make a loud noise.
Okay.
Is there a response inside?
You will hear Moses' voice. And she replies, "Sorry, mate. Not allowed to open it."
We need your help, Mose.
I can't do anything against that.
Bombs.
Bombs. We need explosions. Blow up the hole.
Do you want me to blow that up?
Yes. As much explosion as possible.
Fine, give me like 2 minutes.
Great. I am going to jump in the shadows and attempt to do my best to catch up to Ironbark.
Well, I let out a very loud and defiant bellow that no doubt the others can hear. Because my chest is literally just barreled. Actually, is it barreled? I need to check the picture again.
Someone grab one of the tables.
You guys really love those fucking tables.
They're fucking awesome. But yeah, Ironbark is taking a step back and just holding his axe. He is not willing to let Ellie go.
It moves its hand towards you again. I am being nice. Give.
You're not taking her.
And you're going to stop me?
I'm going to try.
You are funny. Give.
Did your mother ever tell you about consent?
It draws its hand back. There is no mother.
Holy Zool.
It then attempts to punch you.
Okay.
Oh, a bridge Piccolo. Dodge, you fool!
Can I take the dodge action?
Nope.
Oh, balls.
17.
That meets. Ironbark just scoots back about 10 feet. But takes no damage.
Mm-hmm. It advances towards you again. Give.
How long does rage last for?
Long enough.
Up to 1 minute.
I'm gonna say you've been able to keep it.
Alright. Can I do anything? Yes, that's right. I am a lightning rod.
Okay.
It is within 10 feet of me, so it's an arc of lightning is gonna bounce off of his body and strike it in the hand.
It looks like it did nothing.
Oh. The Dex DC 14?
I don't even have to roll.
Ah, great. Resistance to lightning damage.
Or immunity.
Or that, yeah.
Am I within 80 feet?
It wouldn't take long to get there.
Can I attempt to shoot it again?
It is currently in the middle of Ironbark's action or reaction.
Okay.
Did it close the gap between me and it?
Yes.
Okay, so I can't run away because that would induce attack of opportunity. And I can't brace myself because that sounds like a 3.5 thing. Racial traits, what do you have for me?
You could take the dodge action.
Or you could attempt to hit it. I'm just saying, that's also an option. Violence is indeed an option.
Violence is an option, and I am a barbarian. Ironbark is going to just swing his axe at its hand.
And I said no.
Okay.
Are the others not advancing towards us?
I am.
They are. Slowly. It's not gonna matter, though. Roll to hit.
Alright.
It's using a
16.
legendary reaction.
Oh, fuck.
It's using parry.
Oh god, it's a battle master.
Legendary action.
Oh.
It negates your attack, and instead grabs your axe.
What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh?
That axe was cursed, right?
Hmm? 27. It lifts you up using your axe,
Oh god.
and slams you into the ground behind it.
The fuck?
Oh
That
god.
thing just... The fuck? That thing just bodied Treebeard!
I'm not Treebeard, you fuck.
Firebark, whatever!
Can I attempt to shoot it again?
Give me 1 second.
Thank god I have rage! Is this
You
bludgeoning?
take half of 27 damage.
Which is
13.
13.
Unless you round up, then 14.
Meanwhile, I'm
down.
One at a time. Ace is next.
I'm going to attempt to shoot it again with a crossbow bolt of slaying eldritch horrors.
Roll to hit.
on crit.
Ooh.
Not that
Oh.
kind of crit!
Dice, please, we're trying to be clear.
I will give you advantage because that does not technically see you.
Hits.
21 hits.
Okay, I am aiming for in between its ass cheeks.
Oh my
It
god.
also has to make a if it is an eldritch horror, it has to make a con save.
It does not have an ass.
Okay.
The general ass area.
Well, I was
But I was about to say, that definitely might get its attention.
like I was aiming for whatever kind of hole it has there.
Con save is 18.
Had to exceed a 17.
Damn. Okay.
Still,
How much booty damage is it taking?
that extra 1d6 was lightning damage.
Alright, it takes 13 damage.
Meanwhile, Leo is going to
Wait, why is
check
it?
a chromatic.
Why is it lightning damage?
My Eldritch Right, not Eldritch Right, my Crimson Right.
Oh, okay. You deal 12 damage then.
What?
Lightning immunity.
This thing is immune to passive effects.
Oh, okay.
So my lightning rod ability does not work. Despite the fact I am a small storm in the middle of a town.
Now you're firing a chromatic orb. What level?
Second level.
Okay, roll that. I know chromatic orb is a to-hit spell.
Oh, by the way, Ironbark is acting like this because of one of his personality traits.
16
Say-
does not hit.
Fuck.
And
I don't.
lastly is Vana. Would you have anything you'd like to do?
Do the thing.
Yeah, okay. I am a cleric and I do well, but
So, it wasn't stated before, but you guys would have had a period where, while you were in the capital, you would have at least gotten a short rest. But if you were missing any spells like beforehand, I'll give you a long rest. So at the very least, you guys entered at full HP with your fullest spell slots.
Okay, so I'm going to do a second level guiding bolt at it.
Okay, rolled it. "23 hits.
Yes, let us fight the big bad guy at level 3. Nothing will go wrong.
You deal 36 damage.
Ooh. Weak to radiant.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Who did we just lose? No, that was Buck.
No, it's
His
fine.
internet might be aneurysming.
Maybe. But yeah.
Yeah, and as a bonus action, I will summon my spiritual weapon.
Alright, roll to hit.
Okay.
20 barely hits.
Ooh, so I do hit though.
Its AC is 19. It takes 11 damage.
That is it for me.
Alright, with the party's turns done, your time is officially up. Welcome back,
Oh.
Spock.
Oh no, was this another do enough damage or else the boss just insta-kills you thing?
No. You
Oh.
weren't killing this thing.
Obviously not.
Not at our piddly ass level.
So, while you were
I got
on
this-
the ground reeling... Sorry?
So if I got the arrows damage off, we might have been able to get decent damage off on it.
Oh, you would have, yeah. Definitely. This guy is not the big bad, by the way. It reaches while Ironbark is planted into the ground in pain, and grabs Ellie, lifting Ellie above its head. We will meet again, and when we do, perhaps you will be better. It then tosses Ellie directly into the hole.
4.
And I am prone, so I can't do shit.
Meanwhile, I'm going to have Leo try and run for the hole to try and save Ellie.
You are not within the distance. Ironbark took off in a full-on sprint. It literally just tossed Ellie more than 90 feet.
Can Oz or the others do anything?
They were also advancing to attempt to help you, so no.
Fuck.
It then walks over Ironbark to look over it. You should have joined when you had the chance. And then it dissipates into black smoke.
Ironbark is just going to try and grab at the black smoke, but obviously it is smoke and cannot be grabbed.
Mm-hmm. And with that, light seemingly returns to the town as the hole in the middle of the town. Spock is gone again.
Fucking internet.
But as Ellie is tossed into the hole, it disappears and the black smoke vanishes from both the sky and the ground. And Light returns to the town as a new day has set in.
Ironbark is not happy. Ironbark is the opposite of happy.
I could expect that.
I had Ellie in my allies list. Ironbark is also very protective of those he calls friends. You have given trauma to Ironbark. Congratulations.
That's what I exceed at.
God damn it. Ironbark right now is just kind of sitting on his knees, looking towards the black smoke dissipating, and is saying nothing. Welcome back. You just missed Ironbark getting some trauma.
So, to recap, if you are good, Spock.
Fuck.
Yeah, can you hear me?
That's-
Yeah, now we can hear you.
We can hear you now.
Yeah, sorry, my computer decided to die on me.
That's
That makes sense.
So,
But Ironbark has trauma.
recapping on what you probably missed. The creature threw Ellie into the hole. Once it did, it looked at Ironbark and said out loud to all of you, "You should have joined when you had the chance." And then dissipated into black smoke, the hole and the smoke disappearing from the city in the sky, as a new day sets in to the virtual world.
And Ironbark is now sitting silently on his knees because he tries to protect his friends, and Ellie was on his allies list, and now he has trauma.
Oh, you'll be fine, Mr. Woody.
He is not saying anything. He is just looking towards the ground.
The hole is gone, right?
Yep. It's gone, and the only thing left in the middle of the square is a destroyed well.
Theo immediately looks to Oz. This is bad.
What did it mean by you should have joined?
It gave me three choices. It asked me if I was scared. It wanted to know what I was, or vice versa, and it wanted me to join.
Clearly, you didn't wet your bar.
I chose to know what it was.
What did you figure out?
Nothing.
Well, at least we know he has balls. He didn't wet his stump and cave in.
Well, we do know one thing, or at least we can assume this has something to do with the hacker.
Maybe not. Chances are yes, but maybe not.
It's unlikely that this is a intentional game device. Or if
Ironbark
it's
is going
not
to open
intentional,
up.
it would be made by a hack.
Ironbark is going to open up his direct messages and message to Firefly and Trickster. Ellie is gone.
You open up your direct messages and see that they have attempted to message you like 6 different times.
Oh, well, how come I didn't get notifications for it?
What
We're
do you
blanked
think?
out.
Fair. What were the notifications?
Trickster says
Brain.
Something appeared. It doesn't look nice. We killed it. That was the 3 messages from him. Firefly sends to you something came out of some weird black hole here. We fought it, and eventually it roared. Then they said, we killed it. It has some kind of monster log on it.
I then send them the message, Ellie was taken.
Firefly doesn't respond immediately, but Trickster sends you a shocked emoji.
And I will then send, the town is safe, you can come back. And then close the DMs. And stand up.
As you say that, they immediately appear in the town square via transportation.
Guess this
Well,
means
they'll probably be able to see the crater that Tree Bark left, and he's currently kneeling in.
Firefly immediately tries to walk over to you, but then stops in front of you, remembering her fire shield.
Right.
Trickster looks around and then looks to the ground with a sigh. Nico walks up to all of you. That was a ride.
yeah. And we're down the beta tester.
Alpha.
My mistake.
Well, I suppose you'd like to know that I did at least get some information.
Great. What do you know?
Well, how do I explain this? Here, let me send it to you. He says, opening a screen, and you all get a message.
Yo, we'll immediately open it.
As do I.
I think all of us would.
So, opening the message, it opens into what appears to be some kind of article that was written by someone. It's within the game files, as it shows. The creature's name, as of this moment, is simply Monster of the Void. It tells you that it was a level 10 monster.
And I got
wonder
bodied
we
by it.
No wonder we couldn't even scratch that thing.
It tells you that its strength is actually its highest score. It is immune to all passive effect damage. And it has the ability to teleport, though the range is currently unknown.
And that is what took Ellie. Where she is now, I don't know.
Well, that isn't entirely untrue.
You can track her.
It's going to take some time, but using basic player inputs and traveling mechanics, I should be able to work out an approximate location. While I'm doing that, though, I suggest you try to get stronger.
I'm going to get her back.
It's going to take a while, so make sure to do a lot of questing.
As for, well, I asked earlier what the news outside was. What's going on?
As far as we're aware, I've actually received a message while I was trapped under all of those tables. Thank you for that.
Yo very bluntly looks to Aish. I'm saying this now. Never do that again.
I'm not apologizing for that. That was funny.
I'm sorry. That was out of character.
I have no idea why you got an item like that, but please, don't use it on me again. I'm a game master. I do everything that's in the good of everything.
I couldn't tell what was going on and who was the problem, so I just tried to get all your attention. I didn't realize tables were going to appear.
I didn't either, and I would prefer if it didn't happen again.
Honestly, I want to figure out how I can make sure that happens again.
Anyways, I got a message. Other game masters are fully aware that the message Ellie has logged out has appeared, and we don't allow logging out. Ellie is still very much alive and breathing.
You can see Ironbark's shoulders relax a little bit from that.
What's the bad news? There's always bad news in this case.
The bad news is we have no idea if that will change. So it's best to find her as quickly as possible. But right now, none of you meet the criteria. If we were able to get a hold of Atena, then we might have had a chance. But even she's not responding to any of my messages.
She's in the east.
Yes, I'm aware, though I've looked for her coordinates and can't find anything specific.
Montage time.
So, if you're looking to get stronger, I recommend the dungeon to the west. It's a good place to start for newbies.
Ironbark is going to pull himself out of the crater that the monster had put him in, like literally pulling his legs out of like rubble and rock.
Okay.
There's a girl in the main city looking for you. Her menu is still disabled.
I'll transport over there immediately and begin to fix it.
Her name is Kieran.
Garen, huh? I
White
believe I
hair.
remember seeing something like that in the player registry. Oh. Oh, yeah, I skimmed over that one. Her starting area broke and she spawned in the capital.
Perhaps some more bug testing was in order.
Yes, supposedly so, but that's why you're here.
This is going to be one hell of a long bug report, I hope you know.
Trust me, I'm aware. Now, I have a lot of work to do. He says, opening a portal. Again, dungeon to the west. Make sure to get to the Adventurers Guild. And make sure to try and register as many quests as you possibly can. And as he starts finishing, Mose busts out the door with a crack ton of bombs in her hands. Alright, where's this fucking hole?
You were about 1 minute too late.
Oh man.
The monster took Ellie.
Mose just kind of looks down disappointed and slowly walks back into the Adventurers Guild.
Poor Mose.
Right, Nico says. I'll be on my way then. If I can get the coordinates as quickly as I can, you should still have a lot of time. But don't go rushing into anything that's gonna get your heads chopped off.
Right.
He says this, passing through the portal and vanishing, as you are left in the town square with all of the beta testers that you know of except for Kieran.
I have a theory.
You were given an option to join them, weren't you, Ironbark?
I was.
Do you think Ellie was given the same option?
I don't know. I'm not sure of anything right now.
Possible that she joined willingly.
I don't want to think about that.
Even if she did, she probably didn't know what she was getting herself into.
Or she did.
Or she did.
I have a theory. This monster was made by whoever hacked the game and caused it to glitch out.
Wouldn't
think
put
that's-
it.
And is now collecting the alpha testers.
Honestly, I think that's pretty obvious.
I've seen enough anime to know where this is going.
What do you mean by that?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
If I
I
had
want
to
an answer
guess,
to this.
we might end up having to face the alpha testers.
Ironbark is going to... Sorry, go ahead. I almost cut you off.
And frankly, I really don't like that possibility.
I'm going to look at Oz's group.
It seems right now that Oz is trying to get Syl patched up since she was badly hurt.
I'm going to go walk over to them.
Syl seems kind of out of it right now. But you approach Oz, and Ed is still trying to figure out where all the tables came from.
He's going to be stuck on that for like a week, isn't he?
Well, I know where they came from.
He didn't see anyone throwing anything. So he thinks those tables just came out of thin air.
With all that's been happening lately, he could be very well in the right.
They came from the elemental plane of tables.
Anyways.
God damn it. So yeah, I'm approaching them.
You walk up to Oz and Syl. Oz turns their gaze to you as they are attempting to treat Syl with the single arm they have. What is it?
First, let me help you patch her up.
Do you have any kind of healing?
I got some potions.
Save your equipment.
What level are you all right now?
6.
Then we have some serious catching up to do. We're still level 3. Our leveling system was tampered with, and we don't even have an XP system.
That's gonna make it pretty difficult for you to keep up. At this rate, we might have a better chance than you do.
Yeah.
For me, it is no longer a competition.
I'm not calling it a competition. Oz looks to you. I'm being blunt. At this rate, we'll save her, and you'll be dead in the water.
As long as she is saved, I don't care who does it first. I'll be just as happy if you save her or we save her.
Do me a favor.
Yes.
Flip a coin.
Very well.
I will take a coin out of my inventory.
And roll the d2. One is
All
heads,
right.
2 is tails. Well, lucky you. Oz will take a small box from her bag and hand it to you. This box is coated. Their bag, yes. My apologies. Pulls a small box from their bag and hands it to you. This box is colored in gold.
Oh, a skill box.
This should
Iron
be able
Bark.
to come in handy for one of you. Make sure it doesn't
Kinda
come
s-
back to bite me in the ass.
Does this box have an item description?
It just says skill box with question marks.
Alright. Gonna have to go get it identified, I guess. Thank you, Oz.
Don't thank me yet. Prove you have what it takes.
I will.
We're on a race against the clock now. And if we fail, she's gone. If I can't do it, I want you to.
He nods.
Oz looks to you with almost a sad look on their face. Which is odd, because you have never seen Oz in anything but neutral before. I do not want to lose another friend.
Neither do I.
And with that, Oz goes back to patching Syl's wounds.
I will stand up, look to Ed, who is probably still looking up, wondering where the fuck those tables came from, try and give him a nod, and if he doesn't notice me, I'm just gonna go back to the group.
So, a new function is now going to become available to all of you. A forum page.
Woohoo, we have internet access.
This forum page will allow you to see things posted by other players, whether you have them on your friends list or not.
That's convenient.
This instructional tip will appear in front of your eyes as usual.
Alright.
Are any of you going to investigate it? Just asking.
I'm going to... I was going to open up the forum and also down a healing potion.
Might as well do the same thing.
Yeah, I'm going to see if there's any information from other players on there.
Alright. You open the forum page, and there are currently 3 posts. One by a GM, which is Nico, that is titled Information and Helpful Advice. The second post is actually from Athena, saying Mission Catalog and Completed Hunts. The third one is from Oz, that says Mysterious Black Hole? What black smoke?
I'm going to write up a post that says new mission, rescue Alpha Tester Ellie.
Are you going
And post it.
You're going to publicly post that?
I mean, is it a bad idea?
I'm just asking. I'm the DM.
Yeah, I'm gonna publicly post that.
Okay. You publicly post that. Literally within seconds, you get a response from Athena herself. That literally just says, "Excuse me, what?"
And I will reply. A shadow monster in the main starting town kidnapped her and corrupted her. We do not know where she is.
Atena simply responds, "For fuck's sake."
That gives me the feeling like this has happened before. I will then reply again. The monster that took her was level 10 and tossed me around like a rag doll.
Atena responds with LOL.
I will then close the forum.
Well, at least somebody's keeping a little bit of humor.
It's good at least. Leo Curiosity will take a look at fuck, I forgot his name. The GM's
Nico.
forum posts. Nico, thank you. Nico's forum posts.
Nico's post is actually a guideline that you already have that is about foraging, publishing on the forum, and helpful tips in combat.
So basic stuff we already used. We already knew. Good to know.
I'm going to
In that
attempt
case,
to just
I'll-
get the group together.
All right. Well, I was walking back to the group.
I guess we need a next course of action now.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're going to the dungeon.
It'd even be worth it. We don't even know if we can level up.
Even if we can't level up, we might be able to get gear that can help us rescue Ellie.
Oh, you guys gotta remember, you got a message from the hacker saying that when you complete great tasks, they will reward you.
Yeah, which is why we're going to the fucking dungeon.
That being said, congratulations. Level 4.
We leveled up.
Now we can
I
access
get to-
bees.
We can access what, sorry?
Bees.
Oh, fuck, I wish. Ability score improvement or a feat. Oh, right, I want tough. I'm a barbarian. What the fuck am I doing? Tough, where's the... there you are. Skedaddle, skedoodle, my HP is now doubled. I went from having 36 to 57.
Nice.
My numbers are bigger.
Oh, you guys are
That's
doing
what you do
that.
in MMOs, right?
I'm gonna take a drink.
Try not to spill it on yourself, yeah?
No, I just almost dropped the cap.
I'm sorry for taking the spotlight for most of that interaction, by the way. I'm sorry. I just get really into RP and I forget to let things happen.
Don't worry. Don't apologize.
As long as everyone's having fun.
Yeah, I am. I just legitimately didn't know how I could interact there.
Like, I'm not trying to be... I don't want to be the main character. I was hoping somebody would take the spotlight from me and nobody was talking.
Well,
I didn't want to interrupt you.
There are 2 other people who also have the forum open. Which one of them checked out of
Right,
tab?
yeah.
Leo had it open.
Do barbarians get anything at level 4, or is it just an ability increase?
It's normally just ability increases.
Everyone gets an ability increase at level 4.
Oh crap, shoot!
Did we just level up?
Yeah, level 4. Were you not paying attention?
It wasn't here.
Oh, Oh yeah, I sorry if I was exhibiting any main character syndrome there. I didn't mean to intentionally. I just get really into roleplaying sometimes.
Nope,
Don't blame ya.
not just.
Oh god, it's gonna be so difficult to go from player mindset back into DM mindset tomorrow.
Do I have to let you know if do I have to do something special to multiclass in your campaign, or can I just decide to multiclass?
You can just decide to multi-class, I don't care.
Okay.
You don't have to go on any weird side quests to obtain item MacGuffin number 25.
No. There are certain quests you can take that will
God.
give you like certain better skills and stuff. Upgrade certain effects. But beyond that, no. All classes are just available to you right off the bat.
So I have this golden box.
You can decide to use it for yourself, or someone else in the group could use it.
Well, first I have no idea if it's a custom or an actual given the skill. Gonna have to get it identified first before I decide to give away or keep it. That's how these boxes work, right, Echo? It's been a while.
Yep, it's a skill box.
And I can get them identified before equipping them, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. While they are doing their leveling business, Ironbark is going to go into the guild hall.
Okay. You walk into the guild
Where is
hall.
Mose?
Mose is behind the desk, unpacking a large box of explosives.
Poor girl.
Bad bomber didn't get to bomb.
Well, she did. She did the thing. Next time she'll have plenty of explosives ready. God forbid there's a next time. Well, Mose will probably hear the stomp, stomp, stomp of Ironbark entering.
Something is wrong with my D&D Beyond right now.
How so?
There's a lot of black bars over things.
The SCP Foundation's redacting all your stuff. I don't know. Does Mose notice Ironbark?
You're out of the game and I'm answering something.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Never mind. So, how's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Doing alright. Just working on my level up, trying to do something, but D&D Beyond is not being helpful about it. Actually, no, it's not D&D Beyond, it's my internet. Because I went on to Google and there's black bars over things too.
Oh no.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either, but it doesn't sound good.
Oh, no it doesn't.
Do I like pancakes?
Pancakes are great.
Kinda. They're okay.
Wait.
Do you like French toast?
I like French toast sticks.
Oh, you don't know the meme.
Oh no, I know the meme. I'm choosing not to do it.
Damn it.
Can't wait to get a mouthful of waffles.
Waffles.
Step.
What?
Step.
But it's a good meme.
Yeah, I know. But step.
Oh,
Wait, do we get...
okay.
I get any additional spells for my, wizard my wizard?
Did you gain any more spell slots?
Every level, I believe, wizards... What was it? Gained like 2 additional spells?
Not. They learn 2 more spells.
Right.
They have
They don't get additional spell slots every level up.
No.
do get the ability to prepare more spells.
Look, I will be honest here. I'm not as open with wizards. I normally don't add. When I was playing Annie, I never added a spell to my spellbook unless I got a new spell level, like 4th, 5th level spells, or I found a spellbook.
At level 4, wizards get 1 more 2nd level spell slot.
But that is not a new level spell.
Right, you just get
but-
you get 1 more spell slot, and you get another cantrip.
So you're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way.
But I can tell you, like, from here on out, especially when you're doing dungeons, you're gonna find a spellbook.
Hell yeah, dungeon crawls.
I'm trying.
And I gave you what you needed. So chill
what?
out and don't get upset.
Just post on the forum, hey, anybody know any spells they can teach me?
That is also an option.
Wow, really? I was kidding.
No, other players have certain spells.
Hey, there you go. R/magic stuff.
There are certain ways to obtain magic spells as a wizard. You just have to be creative and think of ways to do it.
Creativity is the name of the game when it comes to wizards.
I'll be back in a minute.
Sorcerers. So, you still replying to that thing?
Oh no, I'm done.
Oh, okay. Well, does Mose notice Ironbark entering?
With your loud thumping, yeah, definitely. She looks up to you, smiles, and kind of waves. Well, hey there.
I need this identified. And I will put the gold box on the table.
Oh, okay. She opens the box, and then closes it. It's done.
What skill is it?
Why don't you look for yourself?
I will look at box.
It is a skill titled Savior.
Really?
Did we hear about that one already?
Yeah, Oz had it, and I believe it was a burst heal, correct?
It is a party-wide full heal.
Damn. I
It
want
can
it.
only be used once a week.
I want it. I so want it.
Gold skills take a long time to learn.
How long?
We're talking like a week or 2.
Feck. Like I sit down for a week, or
No, slowly over a week.
okay.
You have, like, bronze levels require you to have certain equipment to use that, to activate them so you can use them. Silver level and up, you can gradually learn as long as you have the skill on your person.
Alright.
It goes faster if you have the necessary equipment, but you can learn it passively.
Now the question is, do I get this, or does somebody else get this?
You're the one with it current in your possession.
As far as I know, the rest of us don't even know about it.
True. Fuck it. I'll take it.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Ironbark will pick up the box and put it in his inventory, begin to try and passively learn it over the next coming week, and then look back to Mose.
Nothing right now.
Have a wonderful day, then. Try not to explode.
I will try.
Spontaneum combustium!
There was a moment there.
Damn it.
I couldn't resist.
I was thinking Incendio. So,
Thank you for your help today, Mose.
I didn't really do anything.
It was the effort that made it worthwhile. To me, anyway. I should get going. We're going to the dungeon.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Well, if I were you, I would, make sure you're stocked up on potions, your equipment is good and ready. All that kind of stuff.
Right. Thank you for reminding me. I was about to storm off there without checking any of that.
No problem. Make sure to come back safe, alright?
I will. I can guarantee it.
Mose gives
You
a
say
nod.
you're gonna like the way you look.
What?
You say you're gonna like the way you look.
Oh, I know what you're referencing. Ironbark will nod back to Mose and leave the guild hall. Does anybody else have anything to do? I'm feeling awkward in the spotlight here.
I don't really have anything in mind, although I could try and find some way to logically learn identify, because I just added that to my spell book.
out of curiosity, Ironbark, do you say you got that skill at all?
I'm passively learning it over the next coming week. I don't know how it appears.
No, did you verbally say, I just got a skill?
No, I did not say. I don't think I said it to anybody, actually.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, yeah, I'm going up to Mose too.
Alright, you enter the guild hall. Mose is in her usual spot behind the desk. Ah, greetings. What can I do for you? Your big tree friend was just in here.
Sounds about right. He was fascinated with you. I am looking for, I hate to say this, a skill as well.
A skill?
I'm guessing that's why he's here. Or, fire transport a tree, I'm not sure which.
He wanted to get something identified, which I did, but I don't sell skills. That's not my job.
With all the crazy stuff that you have, I thought skills would be one.
Nope. She points back to where you came from. Down that way is a shops person. I think her name is like Sly. And she sells skills.
Okay, thank you. And I will immediately turn and walk away. I was
Okay.
hoping for something weird from Mose.
Huh?
I was hoping for something weird from Mose.
Nah, she has her job. She issues the quests.
But yeah, I will walk over to the receptionist and basically say, well, not basically, I will go, hello, I hear you sell skills.
I'm
No. in the shopping district.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to head with Vana.
Okay.
Because skills seem more helpful than most items right now.
Yeah. I'm getting that vibe right now. That's why I'm looking. So shall we go off to see a wizard? Ish?
Yeah. I don't think Sly's a wizard.
I will grab your arm and say, "You really got to watch the Wizard of Oz," and I will head towards the market.
Okay.
Theo, having nothing better to do, will just follow them with a sigh. I have got to stop being antisocial.
Alright.
Yeah, not a problem, Leo.
It doesn't take long to find the skill stall since, Aisha's already been there.
Yeah.
So,
Is Iris still there?
Iris is still there. She seems like she's just kind of chilling.
Hey, Iris.
Hmm.
Do you happen to have more glass beads that can spawn a bunch of large tables?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you happen to have more large beads that can spawn a bunch of large tables?
I don't sell any item like that, I don't think. I mean, I have more of these, like, commemorative little ball things that I gave you last time when you purchased something.
How much would it cost to buy a bunch of those?
Cost? I normally give them out as, commemorative gifts. You want some?
I would love some.
Okay, sure. How many do you want?
I don't know, 20?
20? Give me a single gold coin, sure.
Hand her a single gold coin.
And she will hand you a bag of 20 of the silver balls.
Oh god. He has the power to destroy God in his hands now.
Those tables did no damage.
He also had to put up a barrier.
He had the barrier up beforehand.
They dealt emotional damage.
Yeah. You can be a bit fucked up when a whole bunch of tables just spawn out of nowhere and drop on you.
It hurt itself in its confusion.
I'm gonna head with Vana over to Sly after shaking Iris's hand.
Iris will wave as you walk away. You technically made a purchase, so she isn't angry.
Take notes, Ed.
So, you walk up to the skill vendor, which is Sly, the beta tester. Oh, you again. And some friends. What can I do for you?
Skills.
How much would it cost to buy a silver skill?
About 200 gold.
Okay.
Of curiosity, what kind of skills can we expect out of the silver boxes?
Well, I can only sell some predetermined skills, otherwise you're looking for a silver custom skill bundle. For the pre-made ones, we have Discerning Eye, which allows you to, check the quality of the items. I believe Riker still uses that one.
I saw him using that one.
I have an advanced form of the medic you bought earlier. which just allows for more basic healing, I suppose. I haven't tested that one. Then there is Lightning Charge, which allows one to, cover one's body in lightning and then charge at something. It's very literal. Great for movement, though.
Leo looks at his coin pouch and to see how much money he has and shrugs. I have the discerning eye skill box.
There was one more.
Hmm?
There's Puppeteer.
Oh.
What does that do?
Puppeteer, in the most basic descriptions. Have you ever seen a Bloodhunter's curse before?
Yes,
Have one on the team.
that'd be me.
Well, there's a specific blood curse that is known as Blood Curse of a Fallen Doll or something. It allows you to, use your in-game reaction to allow a perishing combatant to make a final strike before she slides a finger across her throat. This is
Creepy.
kind of like that, but more of a live version.
Oh, it's like Sasori from Naruto. Yeesh.
I wouldn't technically say that. Sasori is a bit more cruel. This is more like you use your reaction when an ally gets hit and they're allowed to attack back.
That's actually kind of clever.
If you train it up, it becomes Puppet Master.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't one of the alpha testers have that?
That's right. Athena, the Bloodhound.
Right, her. What's that do exactly?
I don't know the details. She is the only person in the game that has it. Puppeteer is extremely hard to upgrade unless you're already a puppet subclass. Basically, the puppet subclass is more of a mixture of different subclasses. I know that Athena is a fighter, but beyond that, it escapes me what she's using. The mixture of
Imagine it.
May I finish?
Sorry.
The mixture of subclasses allows her to turn dead bodies into puppets.
In that case, that's definitely Sasori-like. But, yeesh. Gruesome, but sounds like it could help. In its own weird way. Anyway,
for any predetermined skill is 200 gold.
I will have 200 gold.
One at a time, please.
Oh, you go first.
You go first.
Alright, I think I'll have, Leo pulls out, 200 gold and, places it on the table. One discerning eye skill box, please.
Coming right up, she says, bending down, grabbing a box from the floor, and placing it on the stall in front of her. This one is gonna take a little longer to learn than a copper skill, because, silver skill. Give it maybe like 2 days. 2 days and you should learn it.
And we learn them passively?
Yes. You can learn any skill passively as long as it's not a bronze skill. But the more you learn, the longer each one takes.
So stacking skills is not recommended. So it's recommended to have skills, but not recommended to stack them. Fair enough.
Yes, so right now if you have absolutely no skills on your person, Discerning Eye will only take you 1 or 2 days to learn passively. 1 day to learn actively. Definitely so.
As a reminder for himself, Leo will check his character sheet to see if he has any skills already.
If you do, you should have written them down.
Okay, yeah, fair point. I don't. So this is probably going to be his first skill.
Okay.
I'm bleeding.
Don't.
Let me tell my wound to stop bleeding.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I have skin tabs on my belly, and
Oh, okay.
whenever they break off,
Yeah.
it just bleeds. Yeah. Anyway, carry on. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go wash this off.
Yes, so if it's your first skill, it'll only take a day or 2 to passive, and certainly a day to learn active. But the next silver skill you get after that, you try to learn passive, will take either double or maybe even triple the time.
Fair enough. I think I'll work on learning this passively then. If we have enough free time, maybe I'll see about learning it actively, but, well, yeah, I think you get the gist. And Leo, if he hasn't already, will take the skill box, put it in his pack, and back off so the other two can do their thing.
Alright, who's up next?
You go first, Vana.
Before anything, I'm going to be right back. I've got to take out the garbage.
Okay. Alright, Vala.
I'll put down 200 gold. I'm interested in Puppet Master.
Puppet Master. Alright. Well, what I have right now is Puppeteer. Puppet Master is the gold version. And...
No.
I return with a clean shirt.
What was it, Orca?
I will take Puppeteer.
She bends down, stops for a second, stands up, goes into the back of her cart, and then comes back with a silver chest, placing it in front of you. Ah, there we go. It took a little bit to find because we don't normally sell a lot of them.
I'm getting that feeling.
Well, it's more of the Puppet Master skill is the hardest skill right now in the game to obtain. So a lot of people choose to get things that, you know, more suit their actual in-character needs. But there
I
you
get
go.
that. This is going to fit my character's needs.
Ow.
Huh?
Sorry, I hit my arm against the wall and then adjusted my chair so I don't do it again.
Fair enough.
Right then, and lastly, Aish, you've been here before.
Yeah, I wanted to try to get another custom skill.
Another one, huh?
Yeah.
More copper or silver?
Let's try to get a silver custom skill.
Silver custom skills are an extra 100 gold on top of the original price.
Okay. Would this be a silver or copper skill? I want to try to make threads like a spider.
Threads like a spider?
Like,
it depends on what you're trying to use them for.
a myriad of things. Kind of just be able to stick them to things and either trap things, make... Let's go more for trapping things. Or for cutting off areas.
I can definitely put something together that'll help you focus on that. It'll start it as a bronze skill and you'll have to train it though.
Okay, I can work with that.
Alright, then that'll be 200 gold.
I hand her the 200 gold.
She takes the 200 gold. She goes into the back cart. You hear some rustling, a little bit of clanging, and she comes out with a copper skill box. Alright, here you go. Remember, since you already have a skill, it's gonna take twice or maybe 3 times as long to learn. And copper skills can only be learned actively.
Good to know. Thank you so much.
No problem, I'm happy to help. Anything that keeps us alive at this point, right?
I'll make sure to help with that then. You'll be safe. You can trust us, I hope.
I do trust you. Which is why I'm thinking I might give you guys a discount from now on.
Oh.
I don't sell a lot of things. I mainly deal in copper and silver. If you want to get gold casings, you'll have to go to the capital. But I can sell you some stuff at a reduced price. And I'll still make a profit.
Copper and silver skills will make a big difference.
Then I'll make sure to keep some supplies on hand if you ever need any.
Thank you so much. I need to go learn this. You can save her.
She gives a nod. And from now on, since you have shopped at her specific shop so much, Sly will give you a 50 gold discount on every purchase you make.
Me or all of us?
All of you.
Awesome.
Shop bonds, baby. We got them. So yeah, unless it's Iris, every shop you shop at will eventually have a shop bond where they'll give you discounts, especially if you prove you're trying to help them. Alright, so you guys have got your skills. What now?
I will look at Leo and Ace and go, I got what I came for, and not the skill I was looking for, but a decent skill. The group, head to the dungeon, or shopping. Potions, weapons, armor. Hello?
What? Sorry, was that...
Lana was
Yes.
talking to you and Leo, yes.
I was...
But Leo is
blanking.
on BRB.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am here, yes. I was just waiting for other people's stuff to be done.
Nice. So, Ace, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna try learning the skill before we head out. So,
Are you
want-
trying to be smart?
No, just thought it would be useful. You'd be surprised how much being able to bind someone up will be helpful in this situation. Especially if we end up against people who we don't want to hurt. then again, it might be useful in cases if we're against someone who we do want to hurt.
Okay then. Well, I say we regroup and head towards the dungeon because sitting around here is boring.
I'm gonna head to the
Even
guild
if
hall.
our lives are on the line, this is still a game. You're supposed to explore, kill crap.
I head to the guild hall to try to get my skill. Okay. I'll get started until everyone's ready to leave.
Yeah. I'm going to take Moses'
Close off.
advice to heart. What?
What?
TOS, my good sir. Oh, never mind then. Yeah, please. Yeah, no. Moses is Cinnabon. I'm going to take Moses' advice to heart and go buy some potions. Because if something can toss a tree around like a rag doll, clearly I need some more backup potions. Yes, I'm going to Rua.
I see you also like to play Final
I forgot
Fantasy.
to unmute myself on stream.
Oh,
We've just been talking this entire time.
Sorry. Ironbark has approached the blue-haired potion-selling woman, Rua. She thanked the party for helping her get the herbs they needed in a previous quest, and she said that she was able to put out high potions, otherwise greater healing potions. Sorry about that.
Well, me, the player, would know what a high potion is.
I see you also like Final Fantasy then.
Yes, indeed. Well, one of my favorite games.
Which ones?
I've liked a variety of them.
They're all enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
We are heading to the dungeon soon to get stronger.
No, Spock. Mose is not my self-insert. I like fire, Mose likes explosions. They're very different.
I mean, one can follow the other.
But, Mo, what would you like today?
A large amount of potions that I'm probably going to distribute to the party as well.
How much are we willing to spend?
He opened up his inventory to look at the gold that he has available.
I have 178 gold total.
170. Okay, let's see. She brings up a bag, sets out. Would you like mainly greater healing potions, or a combination of the two?
Greater healing potions.
I understand. So she pulls out 12 greater healing potions, and one potion that doesn't look like a greater healing potion, or a normal healing potion.
And what one is that?
Oh, this one's a freebie.
Is it a healing potion?
It's like a healing potion, but for magic.
Ah. Ether.
Pretty much.
He will say using some more Final Fantasy lingo.
Pretty much, yes.
Well, I know Theo will be getting a lot of use out of that then. I hear cat.
I hear Shadow.
Well, I hope you can put them all to great use. Things have been getting pretty rough around here.
Oh my god. Yeah, your computer's fucked, my guy.
I know.
Echo, you have to look at miscellaneous images.
What the heck?
What the?
When I said everything's redacted, that's what I mean.
Lord,
That's what
okay.
chat looks like for me.
God damn. When your computer died,
Jesus!
it revoked your license to look at words, I guess.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, subscribe is fine. Subscribe, everyone listening.
No, don't spend money on me.
Subscribe with Twitch Prime.
I suppose
Use
that's
your
technically
Bezo bucks.
free.
Use your Bezo bucks.
Bezo bucks.
Anyways.
Oh fuck, that hurt my hernia.
I'm sorry.
In combination, all of these would cost about 170 gold.
He will dump the pile of 170 gold on the table without hesitation.
She will take the 170 gold. You obtain 12 greater healing potions and a
I am now broke.
low quality mana potion.
Alright. I will add the 12. I now have a total of 20. Oh no, wait, I had 3, so I only have 12. Whoopsie. So I have 14. 14 greater healing potions. And
What the hell is part of it then?
A mana potion is not in the
Yeah,
actual
I know.
inventory.
And I'm fully intending to give it to Leo anyway, so you go ahead and add that straight into your inventory with a custom item.
I don't think Leo's here.
No.
Balls.
Here, actually.
Oh, well, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I was waiting to see what.
Okay, well, Ironbark has openly stated he is going to be giving you the low quality mana potion.
And I am now broke. I have 8 gold to my name. You're welcome.
Alright, and with that I assume you're heading back to the party, yes?
Yes. Oh, actually. After putting all the potions into his inventory, do you have anything else you want us to keep an eye out for?
To the west there is a dungeon, and there are some ruins said to be within that dungeon that might have some interesting plants. If you can find them for me, I'll give you a huge discount on anything that comes out of it.
Ironbark will nod. I will see what I can do.
Okay. And with that, I suppose you are going back to your party.
Yippers!
Alright. So, the three of you with Zorgrax dazed as fuck. The large tree stomps up to you.
I would say he's more of a medium-sized tree.
The large tree stomps up to you.
I am 12 feet tall. I classify as large.
Yes, but not compared to a tree. A large ant is still going to be quite small.
Yeah, well, I'm bigger than you, so shut up.
Not when we cast Reduce on you.
Fucker. You got me totally out of character, god damn it. I've brought potions.
Nice.
12 greater healing potions,
That should last us a bit of time.
as well as this. And Ironbark hands Leo the mana potion.
He will take it happily with a smile. Thanks, man.
So, how many people do we have here right now in the party? 4. 12 divided by 4 is 4.
12 divided by 4 is 3.
Do you want to
Yeah.
include the other 3 party members who are not here?
Fuck yeah. Does 12 divide into
No.
7?
No,
No.
it doesn't.
It would be...
Someone's
2
gonna have to
people
take
only
1
get
less.
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to take 1 less.
2 people will have to take 1 less.
A healer.
I'll also take 1 less.
Alright, so then everybody except for Aish and Vana will take 2 greater healing potions.
Nice.
I am tired from a 3.5 mile walk.
Then you shouldn't have walked for 3.5 hours.
It was fun.
Do you need a hug?
No, I'm good.
Do you
I'm
want a
pretty sure.
bear?
No. Anyways. Potions have been distributed.
You're getting a bear.
I don't want a bear. Anyways.
This is a threat.
Threat's a promise.
Anyways.
2 potions except for the other 2 who go to get 1.
We should enter the dungeon right away.
We can go now.
We are equipped.
Rua asked us to look for plants while inside the dungeon.
You
Yeah, I
should
saw that pop up on my quest tab.
You should see what it's like for me to add stuff to my inventory.
Please don't tell me you put it on your loincloth.
I am walking now, on that note. And oh wait, no. Fucking... Where was the guide when I got ragdolled? Oh god.
The guide was watching.
Where is she right now?
She's right beside you.
Oh, is she traumatized as I am?
Nope.
Oh. I looked down to the guide.
Oh my.
What?
I'm
Jesus
looking
Christmas.
at your inventory screen.
I guess you're not adding any potions right now.
Your shit really is blacked out.
Oh my
I
god.
love and hate that.
It's like the FBI got to all of your words and they're like, no, none of that.
Like, who did you piss off?
Echo, would you be able to add the potions manually to his inventory since you're the DM?
I can do that later, yes.
Using my brain, I managed to get 1 greater healing potion in my inventory.
Okay. Progress has been made, though the world damns you for it.
Jesus.
Ah, God.
Jesus couldn't help this.
This is so scuffed.
Someone who's gotta help.
Right then.
Yeah. Whew, tangent. I'm looking at the guide now.
Satan, help me.
She is looking back at you.
God.
We're going to the dungeon to the west. Can you track it?
Whoa. Track a path to... Wow, brain, please keep up.
It won't.
Can you chart a path towards it for us? That work for you, Blank?
What you said.
Charting a path. This is taking longer than expected.
While she's doing that, I'm looking at the forum.
Okay. The same posts that were there are there.
Nobody's posted anything else?
Nope. But there are two
Have
posts.
any of-
There's like 2 posts none of you have looked at yet.
Can I add a post?
I will.
You can.
I'm going to add a post asking if any of the devs know how to fix redacted letters.
That's a joke. I'm going to look at the 2 posts that I have not looked at yet.
So there is a post from Atena that says completed quests and hunts.
Is this just her kill count?
Kind of.
What is she, like, level 18 or something?
She is level 19.
I was close.
By the time you
Are you
walking
going to
should be
view
at
this
20.
post? Or would you like to do the other one first?
What's the other one first?
The other one is from Oz. Black Hole and Smoke. What? That is the title of the post.
I will open up that post first, because that one seems more interesting.
So, you open that post. Oz's first initial post is, so what on earth was all that black hole nonsense and smoke? And that thing that crawled out? I've never seen that in any type of game. What was that designing? Syl has replied to this. And you would notice that these actually have their usernames on them. Oz's username is actually Oz.
Sounds about right.
You already know Silverflare 42 or whatever. And Ed... There's a reason he goes by Ed. His username is Big Black Hands.
I thought it was going to be
Oh
something
my
completely
fucking
different.
god!
Oh my god.
It is.
I'll be honest,
It is all in
was
caps.
not expect. I'll be completely fucking honest. I was not expecting you to say hands.
Me either.
But I'm glad that you did.
Me too.
God damn it.
It's his demon claws. What do you want from me?
You're right. But continue. Sorry, I cut you off.
Yep. Silverflare 42 responds with, I'm not quite sure, but that thing was really freaky to me. Ed has responded to this as well. Okay, I understand all that is crazy, but where the fuck did the tables come from?
Leo, I'm just going to say that he opened the forum and is looking at with Ironbark replies immediately. His username coming up as Sonic the Jedi 2013. Or well, that's his username anyway. He immediately types, I'm going to blame the blame a certain someone in our party. looking at you, Aish.
Look, they just posted in main. Selling large dining room tables to anyone that would like one.
So you reply that, Leo. Ed quite literally responds with, wait, so you know someone who can summon tables? That's pretty useful.
Oh god. The man's intelligence score is 1.
No, not tables, but it's something having to, some kind of, I don't know, item he has or something. Random chaos or something. I don't fucking know. All I know is it's connected to Aish. At least
And when I put stuff in main chat, I do legitimately mean I'm doing this. Like, I just don't want to cut people off.
Oh, I'm fully aware.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just that I don't think anyone is focusing on cosmetics right now, so I'm not gonna reply.
Yet. but they might at some point, and when they do, I have the fix.
Yes, you do.
you have a business niche. Tables.
So Leo, to what you respond with, Ed just responds, "Oh, cool."
I'm going to reply to Ed's cool with, if you would like to buy a dining room table, I have a large inventory that I'm looking to sell at a discounted price.
Ed responds with, "Maybe when I buy a house."
Just fills it with
He
tables.
then responds to his own response. This game has housing, right?
I'm just going to respond to that with a yes.
Leo just responds with a shrug emoji. Hell if I know.
Ed no longer responds as the discussion has broken down into something else completely.
Sounds about right for a forum. While that's being broken down, I'm gonna go take a look at Atena's kill count.
So, it's not actually a kill count. It is a public record of everything she kills, when it respawns, how often you can take them on in a week, and how much experience they give.
Oh, so advice for farmers then.
Mm-hmm.
Handy.
She has a list of world bosses.
That she can probably solo.
Probably some of them.
Is one of them called Melania?
No.
The Hand of Mikola?
No.
Can't she
That's
solo
not
her?
that's not a world boss.
No, just because you were talking about soloing, which made me think of that.
But, the lists of world bosses start at level 5. And she seems to be posting in this thread quite often. And has blocked anyone from being able to respond, besides herself. But everyone is able to publicly view it.
So kind of like a read it, don't respond forum. Handy.
Kind of like journalism.
Yeah, but she's getting paid for it.
Kind of like journalism.
Yeah. And
I'm really exactly like journalism then.
that is all of the posts so far. Besides Aisha's new post.
Right.
What is Aisha's username? Since when you posted it is publicly on display.
Probably would just be Aish137. Unless you would like me to come up with a more MMO username.
No, you use whatever you'd like to. How about Ironbark, since you also published?
Oh fuck, I didn't think about that far.
Take your time. No need for it immediately.
Do I want to go full MMO?
Anyways. So, as you all are
Echo
busy
regrets
and
that.
finish starting everything up, finish looking at everything, the guide pipes up. Your rod has been plowed. I need to go to bed.
Long, hard, and wooden.
Your course
The
has been
route has been-
plotted.
And
She-
immediately
She sends it to your maps.
Leo immediately puts 3 simple letters in the.
What?
ETG is literally gotta go.
Okay, no one responds.
Either way, Leo's just leaving the forum and pulling up the map.
Alright. The road she has plotted with everything said and done is more or less a straightforward path.
Alright.
We're all going to link arms together.
No.
The guide
Not-
then speaks up once more, an X appearing on your map, about at the midway point. At about this point, I expect to be running into a small problem.
What kind of a problem?
A monster problem.
Unsurprising. What exactly should we expect on the way?
It could be anything, but I'm not quite sure.
It'll be more experience for us.
Indeed. Let's go, shall we?
Ironbark nods.
Leo would nod and put his stuff away if he still had it out, and wait for the others to be ready.
We should
Oh,
wait.
Ironbark's.
She asked,
No.
looking to Aish.
Yes.
Why?
I zoned out. I forget. I didn't hear what she said.
She asked, we should wait. Because you said we should wait.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
We should wait up, is what you said.
I said shouldn't.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes way more sense.
Okay.
Bless
Alright, so everyone in agreement to go immediately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
A questing we shall go.
Sorry, I don't articulate well sometimes.
No, it's alright. So you begin to head on your path, and that is where we're going to stop for the night.
Yeah.
3 Bs for all.
Nothing.
But
So I hope you guys enjoyed the session.
I thought it was great.
I did. I fucking loved it from beginning to end.
Yeah.
The beginning, I was kind of creeped out about, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Why?
Like the big hole and the eldritch stuff coming out gave me real Doki Doki vibes, especially when Ironbark was being possessed.
I'm not sure. I think the creepiest part was, your screen.
That too. That was also pretty.
Excuse me?
My screen.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was more weird than it is creepy to me.
It also gives me Doki Doki vibes.
But
Like, honestly, even the Twitch logo and the words on the top left that say Twitch are all blacked out or all redacted. Looks like I work for the CIA and don't get paid for it. Meh.
so I'm happy you enjoyed the session. I'm happy that I at least freaked someone out with that.
It was
Yeah, I was definitely freaked out.
Had you guys actually gone full in on trying to fight that thing, you probably could have killed it.
I tried.
If we had
Dang.
7 people here, I bet we could have too.
Oh, definitely so.
We
What are you
lost
guys?
our burrito.
What are you guys thinking of the advancements so far?
We've lost our burrito.
I like it.
Everything seeming interesting so far, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. I'm
Try
happy
to get
know
a
that
little bit more, and I did try to get a little bit more word out.
which is good. I appreciate it. So, that is where we're ending it for the night, and next time we play, hopefully next week, we will be continuing on to the fight and the dungeon, which I am more excited about than I was tonight.
And hopefully we also get Blaze back.
And hopefully we get Blaze back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need the main character again.
I don't want to keep taking the spotlight.
I'm hoping next time Nomad can join too.
yeah. And funnily enough, if all goes well, that might be our first stream of next year.
Yeah, sure would be.
You're right.
Oh, also, just in case you're wondering, I did take 1 level Artificer.
I don't mind.
But, you know. No, I have spells good.
With who you're probably gonna be working with in the future, I don't mind.
With Riker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
I plan on building things.
thank you everyone for coming out in the chats. I would have loved to have a sponsorship for you guys, but everything ran out, so I wasn't able to get anything. But that's okay. We don't need a sponsorship.
Nah.
That's just nice. So, thank you guys for coming out. If all goes well, tomorrow we will be streaming Blank's campaign.
Yeah.
And I will not be streaming on Saturday or Sunday. So, that's good for me.
We can stream Saturday if you want.
I don't even know if I don't think we're having session that day. I don't know.
If people show up, we can.
And we're way too far in the story for it all to make sense.
What do you mean? We basically just started.
We're near the end of the first arc.
Second
arc.
Yeah.
There's only 3 arcs in your story, isn't there?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
Well, not arcs. 3. Word for it.
Chapters?
Yeah, 3 chapters.
Yeah. So,
We're entering the final chapter.
Yeah.
Soon.
So, we're way too far. We're way too far
for almost 2 years.
Yeah, we're way too far in for that to make sense to everyone. That just randomly pops in.
My game, however, has just begun, and currently we're on the outskirts of Waterdeep on the ocean, encountering a privateer guy.
Yeah. But anyways, once again, thank you guys for coming out. My players stick around after session because we're going to do something extra tonight.
Oh, cool.
Also, we're going to turn the privateer guy into butter next session.
So,
oh.
Thank you guys. Tomorrow we'll be streaming at should be 6:30 p.m. Central Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, if we do stream.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Later.
So, thank you guys once more, and I appreciate all my players for being here today too.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time.
See
Bye
you
now. Might help if I actually go to the ending screen.
Whoops.